Hello, hello, hello. So we can get this stuff sorted, shall we? Gamer muted. Get this over here. Don't need to unmute anything else, so I hope we're all doing well. Back in Farming Simulator 25, of course. What else would I be in? And we're going to get back to work in the fields. It's been a while since I played Farming Sim on stream, but the last time I did load up Farming Sim and stream it, we were on Saxlingham. And we had got both fields ploughed and cultivated. So the next step, of course, is going to be that we need to get some crop in these fields. Probably could do with stoning it as well, I guess. There's a lot of stone that's been overturned, but I think we're just going to focus on getting some crop into them for now. I mean, we don't have a lot of cash in hand, and I'd rather get the crop in. That does mean we are going to have to buy or rent a seeder, and we're going to have to get some seed to chuck in the field as well. Also got to decide what we're putting in each field. I think we'd be better off doing maybe like oilseed rape in this field and then wheat or barley in the other field. Something that's going to be quite, not over the top, but profitable enough to, bump our sales up. I think we've got a load of grain in the silo, so we do have something to back us up if we need to sell, but I'm trying to save that for when we've got some great demand. We need to get a seeder. What have we got? So we could do potatoes quite easily, although that's a very expensive piece of kit. There's also a fent there. We've already got a fent, so we don't need that. So we need a seed drill or a seeder. It's been a while since I played it. Here we go. Nope, that's vegetables. I think it's going to be easier if I do it through the other menu, isn't it? Ah, here we go. Seeders. So, considering we want oilseed and wheat or barley, I think one of these is going to be our best bets. What's the weight? What's the difference? So that one can take more capacity, but it's going to be awkward to use. Most of these are going to be awkward. What about the other category? What about planters? Okay, yeah. Planter's not going to work for us either. So seeder is... That's a very expensive one. We'll get a basic horse. We don't need anything over the top. What does that change? Oh, it changed that bit. Yeah, it does. Put a weeder on it and ridge markers. We don't need ridge markers, we've got GPS. So that's option one, I guess. The other option is one of these two. We don't want to spend too much on one. So that's a 3 meter machine. They're both 3 meter machines. This one's got more capacity and runs a little bit easier. Nah, that's too big for British roads. Oh no, we don't want to do that. So we'll get the horse. That's going to be the best one for us. Tooth roller, weeder. Oh, we're getting 1500. Getting 1500 capacity, and we'll buy that. And we're going to need some seeds. We don't have a front loader, so we want whatever's going to be cheapest for us, I guess. The other option is we build a seed depot. They exist, don't they? It's what I miss about the old games is I do like having like the bags of seed, but I do like the... I do somewhat like the old system for seeds. Where you could just, you know, go up to it and buy them. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to buy a big bag of it. What's in here? No, okay. Buy a couple of pallets. What I'll do is we'll buy... We'll get 2 pallets of it, because 2... Yeah, 2 will fill our seeder up completely. Then we'll just keep a spare at the shop. That's a good idea. Okay, let's get this thing going. We use the Fendt. It's a better tractor. The John Deere is a bit of a bummed out thing now. And I instantly crash it. Oh. Why is my controller went a bit weird then? Just turn the beacon on. So I hope we're all having a good weekend. I personally have myself. I was up very late last night on playing with some buddies on 5M. I may have done about 10 hours worth of gaming, which is like almost a full shift of work that I did on there. I am drinking alcohol today. Only the one. I just got a Copperberg. I'm on the wrong side of the road. I forgot I'm on a UK map. That would be useful if I drove on the right side. Left, I should say. Let's get this thing hooked up. Come on. There we go. I think we should go through about a pallet and a half. Yeah. Why has it got 2 things? Ah, yeah, it's 'cause that, like 2 parts, isn't it? We want to select seed, so we want... It's canola in this game. I always forget that. So personally, I'm looking forward to a new map by Oxygen David. It's going to be Whitcomb Farm Park. It's going to be on itch.io shortly, I believe. By shortly, it could be like another month or 2 yet. But when that map comes out, we will be streaming it. I will be doing a new farm series on that map. I might try and learn how to edit. I think that's something I need to do. Completely almost drove past my farm. I am an idiot today. Very clearly an idiot. I'm almost Jeremy Clarkson. Right, so we'll do this field first. That's the plan anyway. So we want to set the steering assist up on this. Like ploughing, there's no stupid offset. Right. We want to turn on the seeder. what I want to do on a lower. As it's got power harrow built into it, that's why it's like separate. That makes sense, I guess. So, in terms of cash, I think we're gonna have to rent a sprayer. I'm not gonna just buy one. I think that's buying one would be a waste of money. Seeder makes sense, but I think buying a sprayer, you're only gonna spray like twice a year. Even though you want to do a spread the first year. We probably could have got away with not cultivating the field as well, since this has a power harrow in it. Kind of just works straight away, but it makes sense to cultivate. You get a better result anyway. You're just turning that soil more. In real life, you're actually helping release the nutrient, the nitrogen into the field. I can't talk today. It's not lack of sleep, because I did sleep enough. Probably should leave like a runoff here, so you've got something to. Yeah, I probably should have cut the field off there, but we'll do that. We'll do that another time. I'll probably put some grass in it at that point, just to separate the field or something. Or I'll put a bit of road in. Use the paint tool and put like a bit of road in, so that we can drive across nicely. Yeah, I think that was the plan. I was going to put like a shed on this end of the field. Could also connect the two fields if we really wanted to. We could flatten out that mound, take the trees out. That's another good idea. For now, we'll just keep it as is. I don't really want to go too in depth with this map. I think if we're going to potentially start a new map in the next few months, then there's no point in going too far. Just honing my skills in Farm Sim. Which is also why we probably won't get any animals in this map, but the next map we probably will get like a load of animals when we can afford it. I might even try and set up like a mini server. I'm not sure yet. I'd like the idea of setting up a server and like maybe making it so mods or subscribers or whatever can come and join me and have a few people here. That'd be a good idea. Get some Americans on the British map. Hello. Yes, cows on the new map. That's what we're gonna do on the new map when we change map, because the map I want to play comes out soon. We'll get cows on that map, and we'll get you on Farm Sim as well. I think that's a good idea. How you doing, baby? Hope you're doing good, Ebony. You don't know how to farm good? I'll teach you, it's fine. I'll teach you how to farm. It's not that hard. You been at work today? You're getting that? What? What? You breaking my heart. Astarion? Is that a game? I don't know what Astarion is. Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. You know what? When you start sucking your blood in the middle of your sleep, have fun. He already has. We let him. Is that? Oh god, that's. He's good. Don't worry. I should have guessed it was Baldur's Gate though. He only took a little. Okay. Can't make you a vampire. I mean, why would you want to be a vampire? You'd be pasty. You wouldn't be able to go out in the sun, so you'd never be able to go anywhere nice and warm again. I'm basically a god, so it's fine. You're a god, so yeah. That's just British people, babe. Okay, yeah, true. You're not wrong. Ah. I act like I know something about Baldur's Gate. I don't really know anything about Baldur's Gate. You know this. I know what you've shown me, and that's about it. Oh my god, my door's open. There we are. I forgot this tractor has that as a feature. So it could be enemies to lovers. Ah. That's right, last night in... she worships... Ah, okay. Well, last night I killed someone... Well, didn't kill someone, but we murdered someone in 5M. That was fun. Just this Yakuza crime boss guy. Like, I'm in a gang now. We murdered someone. And then we went to and we murdered them in a hospital. I stole some scissors as well, so I could stab them if I needed to, or stab a cop with scissors. Sort of, yeah. Yakuza is like the Japanese mafia, so yeah, sort of. No, you're mafia. No, we're Yakuza, babe. We're the character's Asian, so the character I used was Asian, so technically they're still Yakuza. No, so they're a rival Yakuza gang. If that makes sense, like a rival family. Yeah, there you go. You get it. You get it. You like Mafia? It can be fun. It can be fun, especially if you can lead the cops into an investigation with it. That makes it even more fun. I may have stayed up a little bit later than I should have, though. I may have gone to bed at about 8 AM this morning, staying up all night doing it. I am working nights next week, though, so I do have my reason and my excuse. I'm going on to night shifts, then I do need to stay up. And you complained saying I never stay up, and I managed to do it. No, why aren't you... There we go. No excuse. Look, I enjoyed what I was doing, and it was like I kind of got immersed, so I stayed up. I mean, if I was in my sleep schedule like in that like it is now, and you were here now, it'd be all right. Should have bought your laptop last time, because then I would have been able to play 5M, and you'd be able to play what you were playing. But like when you've got the TV going, it's maybe not. Look, I'm sleepy when I'm around you because it's comfort, I think. She looked into this years ago. Last year. It's not lame, it's just love. I love you. Sounds awkward on the VOD, I bet. Watches this back. No, there is though. If you're watching TV in the background, my mic will pick it up. So when I'm talking to people, they'll hear it in the background. So you'd be better off like on your laptop or something. So I've got no. There's not the background noise is like isn't as much. Because game noise they can't hear on the mic because it's separate. I don't use noise suppression because it's shit. Because then it cuts out your voice. No, you just don't watch TV when I'm on 5M. Simple. Or you watch it on your laptop. Oh, that's working. I'll probably turn that off soon. It's my TV. It's my TV. I can ban you from it if I want to. I'm not banning you from it. I'm just watch it on your laptop with headphones. Or you get... Oh. Or you could get 5M and play with me. In all fairness, if you're a bit quiet, it'll probably be alright. You don't like people. And you might like the people I play with, though. The RP route, it's not stupid. Still have fun. You don't wish to be contained, okay. What are you going to do if you're here and I'm streaming? Are you going to watch TV then? Because it might copyright strike me. Who knows? Okay. I have to password lock the TV, aren't I? That is a joke. I'm not. I am joking about that. I don't know how to password lock it. Better be a joke. It is a joke. Don't worry. I really hope you don't ever buy a taser in real life. I just watch Wife Swap. Yeah, you can watch that on YouTube on your laptop. Probably is. It will be copyrights. Because it's owned by Channel 4. technically what like some of them do is naughty, but they don't care for older shows. But you gotta be really careful. Even like music, like a slight tune can get you VOD muted. I want to avoid as much VOD muting as I can because it's bad for revenue. It's bad for income on the streams. I actually forgot how long this takes to do stuff in Farming Sim. Oh, I need a dessert. I think I'm going to have a dessert in a minute. I've already eaten my food. I had a mini pizza and chips for tea. I'll change it to tea because you're here. Yeah, mini pizza and chips. And I'm still a little bit hungry, so I might have something. I might have a bacon sarnie later. So I'll probably be up till about 3 or 4 a.m. I'm not fully correct to my sleep schedule because there's no point. I'm going on to night shifts and there's no point. The Sunday dinner. I'm kind of jealous of that. I do really fancy Sunday dinner. I could have gotten some like chicken and bits in, I guess. I do have some Yorkshire puddings in the freezer. I do really like a Sunday dinner though. They when I went to Morrison's after you left, I got myself some. So I had on Friday night I had some pigs and blankets, and I had some. No, I just had pigs and blankets for dinner with some with some bread. I was like, oh, I fancy pigs and blankets, and they were in like a 2 for £5 deal because I was gonna get some sausages anyway. So I just picked them up. Do like some pigs and blankets, I do, and I did them in the air fryer. They were nice and crispy. Don't worry about caps. I don't care. Like Club Penguin, where you're gonna get sort of spanked or whatever for saying something like that. I was going to ask you, are you working tomorrow, mate? No. In a bit, when I've finished the next 2 fields, would you want to do some GTA with me? We're streaming it, of course, but you can go on a Discord call, do some GTA. Make some more moolah. You know you want to. Yeah, I'm fine with around 10. Say I'll probably finish up Farming Sim, have a little break for some YouTube, to watch some YouTube or something, and then I didn't even turn Tractor off. Probably watch some YouTube a little bit, and then start streaming again when we're ready for it. Do a split stream. Okay, that'll be good. Okay, baby. I did it again. Oh no, I didn't. I just turned power hammer off. Good. Ah, okay. I did it again. I hate it. I hate, sometimes I hate driving on controller, but it's fine. I could set up a Stream Deck profile, but I need that for streaming. I need like I need another Stream Deck. First world problems right there. Actually, it would be quite nice to have another. I might look at a small one for like, just like game profiles. You're back. Welcome back. Hydrate. I'll hydrate with the nectar of kiwi and lime. Oh, kiwi and no, lime and strawberry. Water. No. I have perfectly good cider right here. Oh, tell me. Your body being abused. My body is fine. You know this. There is. It's a. Doesn't actually say it's got water in it. I was saying there's water in this, but it doesn't say there's any water. It doesn't say where the water content is. Normally it does. You win. I'll let you win this one because you gotta let your partner win a few. You know what I say? Let's move this up slightly. There we are. Oh no, I feel like I've got to sit up higher. Ugh. One thing I wish this chair had is like adjustable lumbar support, because it's not the greatest in the world. was cheap though. You can't complain if it was cheap. There we are. Keep turning the stupid thing off. Like an idiot. Oh, wait. I could do this one, can't I? Oh, yeah, I could... What? Oh, the camera's wrong. 1 second. I never adjusted the camera on this scene. Let me, It'd help if I fix this. This way. Yeah, that works. Fixed it. Now chat's on screen, look. And you can see the whole picture of the game. Well done. Well, I had to do something. It's better to have the... Sometimes it's better to have the chat on screen, I think. I don't know. I like mixing it up a bit. I could do the other one in a bit, but... I feel like if there's a good conversation going on, I might as well put this screen on for a bit. Oh, this thing is still heavy, doesn't handle great. And like that, there we go. I turned the frickin' thing off again. I'm an idiot. It's a tractor. Yeah, it's not meant to handle like a supercar, but like turning a corner like that at slow speeds, it's a bit shoddy. Plus you are brokey. Yes, I don't have a lot of money in the game anymore. I've had to buy a seeder. That costs half my money. It costs... I did buy... You know what? I did buy what is one of the shittest ones. I upgraded it a little bit, though. So that it's got more capacity. But it's not very wide. I'm going to have to rent some other equipment. Like, I'm going to have to rent myself a sprayer, a spreader even, to fertilise the field. But that's fine, because spreading doesn't take long. Then we're going to have to probably rent a sprayer at some point to spray them when the crops are like half grown. It's fine though. Got a Steam achievement. Oh, just a sprinkle. It's probably because of the amount of time I've got in game now. I need to update my sub budget at some point, I think. Get some new ones made up. Same with the emotes and everything else. Current sub badges use my old logo. One that I used for years. I had to rework it just because it didn't look the greatest for a while. Boom, boom. I'm gonna turn that on. One more road to do the other way. Once I've done this row, I'm just going to have a quick check on some little bits. Whilst I can. And then we'll move on to the next field. Get that one sown. Probably going to do, as I said, probably do like wheat or barley in that one. There are more people in chat, I'd do it as a poll. But there's not. Okay. Final row. Missed a little bit of that far edge of the field, but I'm not really bothered about that. Alright, let's go check on some things really quickly, guys. I'll be 2 seconds. You won't notice a difference in the game. I can't, okay. There's a way to bring up mod view. That's what I want. Oh, brilliant. That's what I want. I'll just bring up mod view because that's what I want on my other monitor instead of the actual Twitch view because I can do most of what I need on this view. And then if we do this, I can. I just want to have a look at something else quickly, and then we'll be back to farming. Nothing new. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's get back to it then. So I'm saying, what are we going to put in this field? Could either do wheat or we can do barley. We could do a lot actually. Cows. I can't plant cows in a fucking field. I don't think it works like that. Look, I've got. We could do canola, long grain rice, which won't really work in this field. Oilseed radish, which is not pointless because it's not really worth anything. You have to plough it back into the field. Grass, which is again not really useful. Peas, spinach, wheat, barley, oats, canola. So we've done a full circle there. You can't. Strawberries you have to do for like a warehouse, I think. Look, to do strawberries, I've got to do... Where is it? Construction. It's in greenhouses. To do strawberries, right, I have to get one of these. So yes, I can do strawberries over time. At the minute, I've got nowhere to put... Actually, I've got somewhere I can put a greenhouse down here. But I need to get a way to put water in it, babe. I don't have any like water butts at the minute. So we'll make a bit more money and we'll get that to put strawberries in. Right now, I need to think about what I put in this field. I think I'm gonna put some oats in this field. Oats are good. You like oats. We'll sell it to Quaker. Bananas won't even grow in this part of the world, babe. I don't know. Bananas can't grow in England. I don't hate you. Grapes. I could do a vineyard, yeah, if I really wanted to, but again, I don't think it works in this part of the UK. Hello, Sergeant Good Gaming. You join us as my girlfriend's trying to get me to plant stuff that won't grow in this part of the world. Like grapes or cows or bananas. I can get a greenhouse, but I don't want to waste money on the greenhouse right now. So I think we're going to wait a little bit on that. We're just gonna do it simple. We're gonna put some oats down for now. Some nice little oats. Make some flapjacks or porridge or something. Oh, I would like a flapjack right now. That's besides the point. No. That one, thank you. How's your day been though? Chap, you can use replay editor again. Why couldn't you use it before? What was wrong with it? Is it one of those, is it from that latest update for 5M that it works again? Because Roxwood. We need to get the latest version of Roxwood in the server that I'm in because it crashes at the minute. And we're like a couple of versions behind. But that's not for me to decide, annoyingly. I can check actually. Ooh, I'll check it after the stream. Yeah, Roxwood. See, I've never had an issue with it, but I stopped using replay editor. So for my screenshots, I just started using. So on my Xbox controller, I've got share. It's got the share button, like there, not there, there. It's got the share button, which will on if you set it up right in Windows, it'll just take a screenshot. I can press it now. and it's just done. It's just done a screenshot. You won't see the thing pop up because it's not on the game overlay. But I'll do that, and then for FiveM, because I play at 1440p, I can just snip it down to 1080p and cut out things from the HUD. And if I want a slightly higher res picture or I want a better picture, I'll just turn the HUD off. It's great. Because I was getting annoyed, like when snow's in, like when there's a snow setting server, it won't work with replay editor unless you've got a certain mod installed. But if you use the screenshots like I do it, you still get the snow. Weirdly enough, but it's good that it's working again. I want to explore the latest version of Roxwood. I've got my own private build server, but I don't want to just chuck Roxwood in it for no reason. Like, I was gonna set up my own private server with some like, yeah, custom traffic and that, because I wanted to do some like racing and stuff in it, like just some random wacky racing or whatever, or cops and robbers stuff. But again, it's just a lot of work to get it set up that I'm like, I kind of like half-minded to do it. You know, like I was going to build my own FiveM community, and it's really expensive to do. That's the main reason why I've not done it, because I've had to buy my own flat. Like the money that's going into my rent is money that I was going to put towards a server, and that's like a lot of money. Not even that, half of that even. But of course I've got to be an adult and pay for my keep, my flat, which is fair enough. Doesn't mean I can't do it in the future, but I think I'm going to hold off for a long time now. I'm enjoying the community I'm in anyway. It's quite fun. I had some really good scenes recently. Like, honestly, last night, I wish I could have been streaming it. That would have been, like... I think that would have been a really fun stream. Oh my god, I hate doing farm work like this. This is so tedious. It's just slow. Can't wait to, I prefer to be going up and down, up and down, up and down, because it seems like it goes quicker then. Oh, so look at making some music with our own lyrics on, like, on Suno. Should do it. Should do it. Always have fun with stuff like that. I might actually make something for my dad. My dad started his own YouTube channel recently for his cycling stuff, and I was like, oh, maybe I should make him, like, figure out how to make him a theme tune, because he'd love that. I'm gonna give that some time before I do that for him. Yeah, but you have to get a... So I can use it for... See, at the minute, I'm just using... It's one called Panda Beats at the minute. That's what you're hearing in the background. I'm just trying to go for stuff that's copyright free. Well, I have to anyway. But yeah, I've gone for something that's a little bit more... It's a bit more synthwave, that has a bit more of a sort of a mellow vibe to it. Although I could do with a... I'm trying to look for some more playlists. I've got a spreadsheet that I'm setting up for my stream music, and I'm probably going to... I might even share it eventually, so that anyone can just see what, you know, find Twitch music that I'm using on my channel or that anyone can use, because I find it really hard at the minute to find some really good quality, like no copyright music. Like you go onto the NCS YouTube channel and play one of their playlists, and it's just full of like these. I think it's like drum beat or whatever they call it. It's like all like that 5-minute craftsy music, and I hate it because it really, for me, it sort of like, it just feels, the best way to put it is it feels cheap. But at the same time, I don't want to have to go and pay for a subscription to like Epidemic Sounds to go and get good quality, some better quality stuff. But even then, at the same time, that like feels samey after a while. Like you watch YouTube videos that people are producing, and you can tell they're using Epidemic Sounds because they use the same like intro song or the same time-lapse song sort of thing. So I've got to give it some. I've got to do some research and find stuff, which unfortunately means I'm going to fill my feed up full of like no copyright music. It's a shame you can't just like use like a Twitch subscription or pay like an extra $5 a month and get access to use it on streams. That'd be a great way to do it. Maybe in time. I've missed a bit there, haven't I? Oh, damn it. Let's just back up and, like, patch that up. There we go. Curves on the field's like the hardest bits to do, right? Because as they get tighter and tighter and tighter, you end up missing more and more and more. This is why, in early farming sims, they just made the field square. It was easy. Oh, just checking something quickly. There we are. I don't want to do that. I want to get in the cab. I can't remember the... There it is. Let's press right on the joystick. That's it. Oh, I like the... Okay, I like the little markers on this. Never... From inside, that's actually quite useful. For outside view, anyway. It's not realistic, but I don't really care for realism when I'm playing Farm Sim. It's more of a chill game. I don't... Why do I want to overwhelm myself with realism when I'm, just playing this to chill? So it's the same way I'd sort of treat my flight sim is, I'll fly realistically to the best of my ability, but I'm not just gonna go and I'm not gonna, do every single checklist mid-flight if it's like a 10-minute flight because you're not spending half the time not even looking at where you're going, and you can easily miss things. So as long as you know how to fly the plane safely and operate the plane safely, you should be all right. Especially general aviation. General aviation's like the one thing where you know what to keep an eye on. You can sort of automatically do the checklists as a sort of like a muscle memory sort of thing. But yeah, I still make my promise to stick to GA, and that reminds me, we probably will do. We'll probably do some flight sim tomorrow. I try and keep it. I'm gonna try and like alternate what I'm doing. I don't want to just do flight sim all the time. I don't want to just do, you know, stuff like GTA all the time. I want to mix it up a little bit. It's good to mix it up. So like later tonight we'll do a bit of GTA, and then not 5M by the way, just GTA, and then we'll do a bit of flight sim tomorrow, and I don't know what we'll do. Oh no, I can't do anything the next day because I'm at work. So about 2 more days. One more day of streaming. I was just getting confused then for a minute. I was like, oh, nah. So we've got tomorrow's streaming, and that'll be it for the week. So tomorrow's will probably be like a slightly earlier stream with some flight sim. Probably do like 1 or 2 flights, and then that'll be it for the week until the weekend when I'll probably do a bit more whatever I can do. We'll see how things go. But I'm not going to upload an official schedule because with my work schedule being the way it is, with my life the way it is these days, I just sort of go as the crow flies, go as the feel takes me. Okay, now we're on the up and down passes. We'll have to make some money on GTA Online though, I will say that. And I'm going to die a lot, I can say that as well. When we're doing missions, I am bad. Try to do something with my phone. It's hard to like drive and use your phone at the same time. There's a reason it's illegal. Notifications that I'm trying to dismiss. There we are. There's something over there. I don't know if it's a train or if it's like another tractor or something, or like a helicopter. Definitely something in the background. Got a ping on Discord. Let me have a look at Discord. Again, probably shouldn't be doing this whilst I'm trying to drive, but okay. So it's actually about Roxford. Give me a second. I need to read this. Went off it. Okay, that works. So for Roxwood, there's a crash in the like Lombard Bay area. So when you come over the bridge on the east side of Polito and go in, you pass a warehouse. And there's a crash that happens in that area. Apparently, disabling your ELS should help with that. Sure, the Ambitioneers will put together a quick patch and fix for that, but like, I know in my server they're going to have to update to the latest version of Roxwood to fix that now. They're going to have to get the latest version of the map with the latest add-ons, like the latest chunks that come with it. Which I'm not going to complain about, because it's more place to roleplay. I think, you know, in a 5M server, you want as much room to roleplay as you can get. It's not just the same old Sandy Shores area, because I absolutely hate... Don't get me wrong, I like patrolling in Sandy Shores sometimes, but I don't always like being stuck in that same area, because it's the same sort of scenes over and over and over again after a while. Get the odd hick, you know, hillbilly that you have to react to, then you get the odd, you know, drunken person maybe from time to time. Might get someone who's trying to be a posh person in that area and doesn't really fit in. Yeah, it's normally same old, same old, same old, which is why I get bored of that same old area in 5M. Boom. What's the PC doing? 60 degrees on CPU and GPU. That's actually pretty good. Oh, I may have cut that a bit short. It'll be right. This might be a small bold patch there. Wait for someone to perk up when I say bold patch, because funny story, a couple of months ago I trimmed my beard, and I just trying to go over it to get rid of a few straggly hairs, and I can't remember which side. I think it was this side. I like trimmed this side a little bit too much and made a very small bold patch, and they have my girlfriend has taken the piss out of me for that ever since. Haven't you, Ebony? Wait for it to perk up. Haha, there we go. No. I left a bold patch on the field. Typical of me. Why is it typical of me? Try and win one. Just is. Uh-huh. I just did the boo-boo and start this... yeah. Controller. That's why I need a wheel. I just need all the gear. I literally need all the gear. I need like that fancy farm sim joystick that Thrustmaster started making. It's really cool. I'm just gonna have a look at something quickly. There we are. Back to that. No, I don't want that one. I want that one. That's the best. That's the better view. Get through this field and then I'll end stream there. That's the plan. Pressing the wrong bumper, that's why I'm doing that. There we go. This thing's getting nice and muddy. Very dirty tractor. Yeah, I honestly really can't wait for this new map from Oxygen David. Like, Saxongham's a nice map, but it's just it's a little bit rough around the edges. It doesn't get that. It doesn't have that quality finish that the Oxygen David maps have. The thing that annoyed me with I think it's Calmston, his other map that he released for FS25 so far. There's no quality due to lack of cows. You can put cows on this map though, that's the thing. I'm just not doing it because they're very expensive. But what I'm trying to say is this map's a bit rough around the edges. There's a few things here and there that aren't quite as good as they could be, or aren't quite as well touched up as they would be if it was done by Oxygen David. Nonetheless, it's still a very playable map, but Oxygen David's map, like, we'll go on to, like, when that comes out and we play it, like, the quality depth level is going to go from, like, here to here, because it's just on another level. Like, he'll use custom assets for tracks, he'll use custom assets for, like, even down to, like, some trees, he'll custom make it. He'll add custom crops into the map. He does so much work to it to make it, like, feel so much better than this map. It's still a nice map though. I'm not going to say it's a bad map. That's not what I'm trying to say. Well, the problem with Farming Sim though is, and this is something I've always observed, is a lot of people just choose a flat map, they make a load of big, massive square fields, add a couple of, placeable barns, not custom ones, and then call it a day and say, oh yeah, it's a nice big map for everyone. It's different to the rest, and they all end up being about the same. Because everyone wants to use all the big machinery and all the... Yeah, I don't like big fields. Sometimes I like a smaller field that, doesn't take 5 hours to plough, you know? You don't need massive, unwieldy machinery to transport to get to it. This is taking 5 hours. It is, yeah. Because this is like a decent sized field, and this is probably the smallest equipment that I'd say is acceptable to use on this field. If this field was any bigger, I'd say, okay, yeah, I need to go and get some bigger stuff, like, you know, a wider seeder, or a wider plough, or a wider cultivator. We're not that far off though. We're about a third of the way there. And now we're going up and down. It doesn't take that long at all. Again, it's not going to be that bad. We're almost there. You get taking the scenery. There's, you know, houses over there that are in the background. There's some trees there, look. There's a telephone pole. See? It's taking the scenery. There's some crop across the hedge, look. There might be a pigeon somewhere. Might take 5 hours, but you just take it in whilst you're doing it. It takes a lot longer when you've got to go round and round and round. And so we're on the ups and downs now, which really doesn't take that long to get through. Really doesn't take that long at all. We'll get over that side in a minute. My door wide open? No, it isn't. I don't trust that door. So annoyingly, right, this tractor, the controls to open the door are hooked up to the same controls that are used to move the weight around, which is kind of annoying. They kind of do the same thing. Notification or something. 1 second. Twitch is doing something weird that I've not seen before. Oh, it's just telling me a channel I follow is live. Okay. I might give it someone to raid in a bit. I wouldn't mind raiding Fail Race, Alex. Someone who I've watched on YouTube for a long ass time. I mean that actually, a long ass time. Get this field done first though. About halfway done. Three hours left to go on it? No. We're live for an hour and 24 and we've already done one field, right? It's about half the size of this one and half of this field. So I'm going to say about half an hour. Maybe. Maybe a little bit longer. Half an hour is maybe a bit too optimistic, but not that long. This is where you'd have someone with another cultivator on the other side working towards you, because then you'd get it done quicker. That's what a lot of farmers do. And as fun as it would be, as good as it would be to maybe rent another bit of equipment to do this, I'm not doing that. Again, it's money. And yeah, I guess I could finish this off stream and do all that malarkey, but no, that's not part of it. We'll get there. It might make it seem quicker if I maybe skip a row and then come back and do the others. That's a method that works. Makes it seem like it goes quicker. I'm not turning as tight then either. I'll do that in a minute. Yeah, you still have to come back and do it again, but you'll see. You'll see. It's literally not though. Well, it is because you're not spending less time doing a sharp turn at the end of the rows. So you actually have less of a tight turn, which saves time. So although you're doing the same amount of work, you spend less time turning around, which means you're spending more time proportionally putting the seed down. You'll see. You'll see. I missed a patch there. And when we get to the end, we take one sharp turn and then do the rest. And what you don't do is a Jeremy Clarkson and you switch your crops over. Again, it's where you need another person, because the other person can do a couple of the other rows. It's fine, it won't take me that long. I'm actually vibing to this music. That's funny. Pardon me. So the time it may have taken us to do 2, we're already on our 4th. Personally, I would say I'd prefer to switch the direction. I'd say going up and down the long way of the field is better, because I don't know why it's wanted to do a short way like this, but it's what it is. Just gotta get it done now. Oh, yeah, this is where I get bored of Farming Sim, is like doing the repetitive stuff over and over and over again. After a while, it just gets boring. This is where you do need like multiple people to play with, because you know you get it done quicker. A and B, it's just less boring. You've got someone to watch out for. Here's what it is, though. I do have like hundreds of mods installed, so I'd have to clean out my mods folder, which I will be doing for again when we start the new map. When Whitcomb Farm Park comes out, I will be clearing out my mods folder, and I'm gonna try and make it so that I can upload a mod pack from based on what's on the mod hub to make it easier, so that like if I want people to join me, I could just send them a link to the mod pack. It'll be the whatever version of the mods. Nice and easy to install, nice and easy to do. Like I'm not using the season 2, the year 2 season pass, not yet anyway, because there's no good content out for it. So as long as you have like year 1 season pass, you'll be fine to play with me. Makes it work. And what I'll do is I do have a rented server that I do own that I can set up Farming Sim on. Not sure how to do whitelisting on that though. I think I can do it via password. Again, I'll figure that out. I need to set up a Discord server as well for that sort of thing. Oh. Yeah, lots of field left to go. So in a minute we'll do that. We'll start going back the other way. We've just got to come back up one more time. We've got one more to do. I'm going to do a science experiment though. I'm going to set this up to see if my point is proven or not, where doing the sharp turns takes less or more time. Or if skipping helps. You keep saying it's not. Next time, I'll tell you what I'm going to have to do. I'm just going to have to do it like stream it as an experiment, like set up 2 maps are the same and actually time it. It's the only way to prove it works. Like, so what I'll do is I'll do this one, do a tight turn at the end, and then start coming back the other way. You'll see just how much longer it takes to a tighter turn. That's the bit that matters. It's the turn. Going up and down will be the set. Like doing this bit that I'm doing now is the same either way. It's the turning at the end that makes a difference. More to do every day. Oh. Not much. Come on, get this done. Not much more left. Only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 22 more runs. Yeah, I admit it does take hours to do this. No matter which way you do it. My way might be marginally faster, it might not. Either way, it still takes forever. Maybe after like 2 more harvests, we'll be able to afford a nice newer cedar that's a bit bigger. For now, it's what I can afford without blowing the bank, and it's what does the job. I could have leased it, well, or hire purchased it, but again, that's also expensive still. That means making money every month. I've got to buy the land for the cow. I've got to buy the shed for the cow, which I can't afford. I've then got to buy the feed for the cow. I've got to buy the equipment to handle the cow. Yeah, I can't afford a cow, babe. I don't have land for the cow, though. I've got land for crops, not land for cows. There's a difference. They can share. They would eat the crops, babe. Unfortunately, they would be less profitable than separating them. A lot less profitable than sharing and separating them. Fuck. Six, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 more to go. Hoping we've got enough seed. I'm just looking at it steadily go down. I think we've got enough to do this. I really don't have to go back to the shop and get more. I'd have to drive all the way to the shop to get the seed. Even though I already own it. What a shame. Let's do corn. Maybe soon we can do some corn, although it's technically maize because we don't grow corn like you think of it in the UK. grow it as maize. And it's used for chaff. Excuse me. Again, I've got to buy loads of equipment to do corn. I've got to buy... The stuff I have isn't set up for corn. Or cotton candy grape. No. No. Sounds like a me problem. No, it sounds like someone doesn't understand how farming sim works. My fault you broke. Look, I don't want to cheat money into my account, you'll find. That's just not how I play it. We've got enough seeds to this field, I think. It's not going down like horrifically quickly. And realistically, you would want to leave a load of seed in the back of the seeder over a long period of time because it does grow in there if you're not careful. There we go, last ones. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to do. Did I count 11? Ah. It won't take long now. Oh, my back hurts. I've been sitting wrong all day. Oh, I'm off the line. There we are. Back on. Sit up for a bit. That'll help my back. I need a better chair. I need like something that's got a bit more lumbar support. And forces me up. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we're there. We're almost done. 1, 2, 3, 7 more to go. Probably need to get a pressure washer for this tractor now. Thing's dirty AF. Not a bad thing, because it's a tractor. It's meant to be dirty. It's meant to work. Not meant to be pristine. There's a reason why a lot of tractor body parts are made of plastic these days. It's honestly because... What's a bit of drink for that? It's because they're designed like they're designed to, if they do get muddy, it's not going to rot away the bodywork. Whereas like older stuff, like the older Matties and stuff, they just rotted away because they were made of, well, made of metal. Five. The feel of the heat come off this? None. Honestly, that's cool air coming off that PC. That's funny. My old graphics card, that would have been like really hot, really warm, almost unbearably so to put my hand on top of it. Now it's, wow, pleasant. But good and a bad thing. It's good things it means less energy. It's a bad thing because it's not going to heat my room up, my living room up as much. That is annoying. I did like the ambient heat from the PC in the winter. When I was at uni, right, the PC I had at the time, well, the PC bit like specs I had at the time when I was at uni were enough to warm the room up when the heating blew. Because the heating blew in my accommodation for like 2 weeks. They gave it like they were offering out space heaters, and I ended up saying, nah, I'm good without a space heater. I've got a PC. The thing heated up the room perfectly. A PS5 will also work, and so will an Xbox. They get very hot as well. That's because PS5s and Xboxes, they have to run games like looking like visually stunning. They have to basically run their specs maximum all the time. Whereas a gaming PC like mine, where, to be honest, it's probably up spec to compared to what I need it to be for the games I play, it just runs cool most of the time. Like, realistically, if I was to upgrade anything on my PC now, probably be memory, maybe. Maybe memory, maybe I don't need a new CPU, don't need a new GPU. It'd honestly be the memory as a maybe. Storage, yeah, probably get some bigger SSDs in it. And then maybe another new monitor or two new monitors. Stuff that I don't need right now. Ten out of 10 combo. Lol. I know. Look, I'm almost done with this field now. I'm about ready to shut off the stream. So, my combos are going to be running out. And then when we play GTA later, it'll be a bit better because, we'll be. There'll be another voice in the background. That'll be you. I actually have to test out the voice chat settings for my stream software. I can't boost you much, I don't think. I can only turn you down. I could boost you in Discord, I guess. And let's go and bet this tractor parked up. And we'll end the stream. That is 2 fields now cultivated and ploughed, cultivated, and then new crop planted in them. So next stream we do farm sim. That just comes naturally, babe. They hear your voice. Oh. Okay. That said, we're going to end up the stream there. Let me go ahead and check it on this one. Whilst I quickly save and exit the game. And we'll go ahead and look at raiding a channel quick. When this is done, let the game do its thing. Come on, game. I just pressed quit. It doesn't take long. Okay. And let's go ahead on to this view again. Change things over. That needs to go in the bin. No. Metal's being annoying. Okie dokie, that's what I want to do. So yeah, we'll go ahead and chuck in a raid. try to anyway. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and raid a channel that I love to watch sometimes. It's a guy called Alex. He's Fail Race. He's got a great channel for like funny challenge videos, that sort of thing. Let's go and do this. Hello, Alex, in there.
Hey, right, all the curb boosting in the world. Come on, F40, do not be beaten by a truck. Come on. Oh, it's going to be so close. Matty is going to do it, though. I can't get it. Can't get there in time. It'll be, unfortunately, only 4.
There we go. Okay, and everyone who's still here, I will see you guys later on when I come back with some GTA. Have a lovely night. See you all later.
Yeah, he got jumped out of the